Welcome back to my morning report analysis videos on Friday 14th of December with me, Rich Paramarket analyst at Hantec Markets, looking at cable. Brexit is still a big factor for cable, and it seems as though Theresa May's renegotiation with the EU is going to go horrifically wrong, and we see sterling falling. What a surprise. Any technical rally on sterling is a chance to sell. That remains the case. That rebound that we saw on Wednesday, big sharp rebound, failed around the 2660 level. That is the old key floor from August, held through the autumn months, but seemingly in December has broken down. That old support becomes new resistance, and boom, we're down to the move to the downside once more. So you've got the overhead supply at 2660 towards sort of 27 area, 2720 you could argue, basis of resistance. Anything around that is a chance to sell. Market has fallen over in that range. You've got the momentum indicators were negatively configured. RSI falling over at 40. MACD lines still really tracking lower, I suppose, although relatively stayed steady. It just looks as though the market is under pressure. And on the near term, on the hourly chart, we've broken below that reaction low. That is the reaction low. If I get my number on it there, 25.91. That was the reaction low that we saw on sterling in the wake of the announcement on the leadership challenge for Theresa May. So breaking to the downside below that sort of really does suggest that we are now tracking low, and you can see that on the hourly momentum indicators, falling away MACD lines, falling away RSI, negatively configured stochastics, selling into strengths, and you've got that resistance between 25.90 now and up towards sort of that mini reaction high 26.30 basis of resistance. I suppose you could argue sort of 40 pips of sell zone initially, but anything I think under sort of 26.60 I think is likely to still struggle, 26.80 being that resistance. But yeah, I think this is going to be a market that's likely to still go lower in due course. You've got the downtrend trading underneath all the moving averages, overhead supply in place. I think it's going to be retesting the lows 24.75. So with that in mind, I wish you good luck in trading. I'll speak to you later.